Takopi's Original Sin episode 5 is now out, and this episode was not as good as episode 4, last week's episode, but it was still very good, and this is where we start to get a little bit more details into Takopi and what originally happened. So in this episode, we get a look at the Happian's world itself, and I love how it changed to a different sort of like art style. I thought that was creative. It was brilliant, but you got to see the big clock and everything, and how Takopi actually ended up without his ship and stranded there. And what we find out is actually the backstory to Takopi and how he was actually linked with her first. And she went through an insane, like she was not who she was in this particular time period when they were meeting. No, she has scarred on her face. Her mom used to hit her with like glass and stuff. Like it was brutal, man. And she was actually the very, very depressed one. She was, and she actually liked Azuma, but Azuma has always liked the other girl, and this breaks her when her mum cooks all the food and the mum loses it and is like basically just disowning her at that point. And then you get that graphical scene of all the blood and stuff like that with the parent dead, and when she's like, I should have killed her, 4th grade, I should have killed the other girl because it's all her fault. And this is where Takopi finally realizes, like, okay, in order to make her happy, I have to go back to the 4th grade and kill this person. Like, that's what I have to do. So that's why he goes back to his little home world and basically says, no, Mum, I'm not losing my memories because I need to go do this mission. This is what has to happen. Obviously, they don't know what it means to kill, but Takopi does. So he's going to go back, and that's when he starts meeting all this and stuff, and he starts remembering, like, I'm supposed to kill her, but that moment where she gave me the bread in the very first episode. So Takopi is all torn up what's he supposed to do because he killed the person that he was trying to save and make happy. It's crazy how it's all tying in like that, but I thought it was a good episode. Not as good as last week's episode. I still think last week's episode is the best episode so far of the series, but this one was good. It gave a little bit more context. And yeah, I think we got only a couple more, if not one more episode left. I don't know, to tie it all up, but I must say that opening sequence as well, where she goes and she's looking for Chappie and she gets to the dad, and then the dad's like got a kid and that, and is like, the kid's like, why is she calling you dad? And he's like, yeah, I was wondering that too. I was like, bro, that just, now she's becoming a little psychopath because she's trying to kill Takopi and stuff. It's, oh man, it's all mental. It's all happening. Let me know what you guys thought of this episode.